ask organizations, now we're going to jump into some statistics here. When we ask organizations, do you believe personalization improves email performance? I think the first thing that I wanted to know when I was doing this analysis is, what is the perception about personalization? Do people think it's just a load of hooey, or that there's actually value? And, resoundingly, over 90%, and it doesn't matter what size organization, marketers believe that personalization does improve email performance. And I think we know because most marketers are personalizing the salutation of an email campaign. They saw the lift from that kind of activity, and from, moving away from mass email techniques and just the generic messages to more targeted and personalized messages. And the next thing that I really wanted to know was, well, fine, if everybody sees value in personalization, is it the case that top performers are personalizing email campaigns more than everyone else? Because that would be a good indication that there's some value to personalization, that there's some lift. And on the right side, we have top performers, the dark blue bars, and we're looking at some of the different tactics that they leverage. Do they personalize the salutation of an email, a demographic segmentation, behavioral segmentation? And then everyone else is on the left. And I think, first of all, it's very difficult to capture trends in what companies are doing because a lot of email campaigns go out every year. So the scale on this is this a tactic that you rarely use or frequently use or never use? And just trying to get some sense of, are top performers more likely to utilize some of these tactics in one or more campaigns throughout the year? And I think that does, we do see this trend that, top performers are actually behavioral segmentation. They're using trigger tactics. We'll talk about what those are, but essentially they're using tactics that are based on prospect behavior. Someone visits a website and clicks on a specific link, and it's triggering a campaign that's actually going to help drive home the value of that specific, very relevant interaction with your company. So the next question is, if it is the case that personalization drives value, do companies feel like they're doing a good job with email personalization? And on a scale of 1 being extremely unsatisfied with your personalization capabilities to 10 being extremely satisfied, this is 367 marketers, and this is showing mid-sized organizations and everyone else. Top performers are not on here. But essentially this is saying, do you see value in personalization? And, if so, how satisfied are you with your organization's ability to personalize? And I think that what we see, if we just kind of plot a normal bill-shaped curve on the background here, is that it's very much skewed more towards the extremely unsatisfied. I mean, it's kind of 3s or 4s. That's pretty high. So I think that there's a general census that we don't do a great job at this, and that we could do a better job in our organization. And I think that's good news, because if we look at top performers, the statistic is top performers that personalize more than the salutation of an email report 2 times higher average click-through rates than everyone else. So the tactics that we referenced back a few slides ago, behavioral segmentation, demographic segmentation, those are generating much better performance for top-performing organizations.